Have you ever noticed how every new day begins with the same small question? What will I eat for breakfast? It sounds simple, but breakfast is not just food. It is energy. It is comfort. It is also a moment to connect with people. And if you are preparing to live or work abroad, breakfast can be the first place where English enters your daily life. Imagine this. You walk into a coffee. The waiter smiles. Good morning. What would you like for breakfast? At that moment, you need real English, not grammar books, not long, difficult essays. You need simple, clear sentences. Today, in day 5, we will practice English at breakfast. Sentences you can use to order food, to ask politely, and to talk about what you like. By the end, you will not only know what to say, you will feel ready to use it in real life. Comment 1 if you usually start your day with breakfast. Are you ready? Let's begin. Lesson 1. Eating a UK-style breakfast. This morning, I wanted to try something new. Not the usual noodles or rice. I wanted to taste a little bit of the UK, the place I will soon call home. So I walked into a small café. The smell of bread and coffee filled the air. A waiter smiled at me.
Good morning. What would you like for breakfast?
A bit shy. Good morning. I want breakfast set, please.
English breakfast.
Yes, English breakfast, please. A few minutes later, the plate arrived. Toast, eggs, sausages, and baked beans. It looked heavy, but warm and colorful. The waiter asked again.
Tea or coffee?
Tea, please. I took a sip of hot tea. The taste was simple, but I felt proud. This was not just food. It was practice. It was one more step to my new life. Useful English. Good morning. Polite greeting. What would you like for breakfast? Common cafe question. English breakfast, please. Simple order. Tea or coffee? Common choice. Tea, please. Polite short answer. Shadowing practice. Repeat after me. Good morning. English breakfast, please. Tea, please. Sometimes the small choices, like what you eat in the morning, can be practiced for bigger choices in life. Every English breakfast is not only food, it is courage, it is preparation, it is saying, I'm ready to live this new chapter. Lesson 2. On the bus to work. I finished my breakfast and checked the time. It was almost 8 in. Time to go. I picked up my bag and walked to the bus stop. The street was busy. People were rushing to work. Students were carrying books. Motorbikes passed quickly. At the stop, I saw the bus coming. It stopped in front of me with a loud brake sound. I stepped inside. The driver looked at me.
Good morning. Where to?
Good morning. To the city center, please.
$2.
Here you are. Thank you. I took a seat near the window. The bus was half full. Some people were reading, some were talking quietly, and one woe
was listening to music with headphones.
I looked outside. Shops were opening. The smell of fresh bread came from a bakery. I saw children in uniforms laughing as they walked to school. Across the aisle, a man smiled at me politely.
Going to work?
Yes. First week at my internship.
Good luck.
Thank you. I felt my heart beating fast. It was only a short sentence, but it was English. And I had spoken it outside the classroom, in real life. When the bus reached my stop, I stood up and pressed the button. The bus slowed down. Excuse me. The man moved his leg so I could pass. I walked out, the cool air on my face again. For the first time, the office didn't feel so far away. Useful English. Good morning. To the city center, please. Here you are. Going to work? Good luck. Shadowing. Good morning. To the city center, please. Here you are. Thank you. Yes. First week at my internship. Good luck. Even small words, spoken with courage, are big steps. When you practice English in daily life, even just good morning, you are already winning. Lesson 3. At the office, an invitation to lunch. I walked into the office. The room was bright with computers and papers. Everyone was busy typing, calling, or writing notes. I sat at my small desk. I opened my notebook and checked today's tasks. First, emails, then a short report. My manager passed by and said,
Morning, Bella.
Good morning. Well, I typed carefully. My hands felt a little slow, but I kept going. I wanted to do well. Hours passed quickly. At 12 shes, people began to close their laptops. I looked around. A colleague came near me.
Hi, Bella. Do you want to join us for lunch?
nervous but smiling. Yes, thank you. We walked down the stairs together. Outside, the sun was warm. There were many small restaurants near the office.
Do you like noodles or rice?
Noodles, please. I felt shy. My words were short. But they were enough. I was not just eating lunch. I was learning to speak, step by step. Useful English. Morning, Bella. Good morning. Do you want to join us for lunch? Yes, thank you. Noodles, please. Shadowing. Do you want to join us for lunch? Yes, thank you. Noodles, please. Life lesson. Work is not only about tasks. It is also about people. Smiling, sharing food, and simple sentences. Every small lunch can become a small English lesson. Lesson 4. Lunch with colleagues. We walked to a small restaurant near the office. The smell of fresh bread and pasta filled the air. I held the menu carefully, my eyes moving slowly.
Bella, what do you want?
Pointing at the menu. Spaghetti and orange juice, please.
Good choice.
The waiter came.
What would you like?
Spaghetti and orange juice, please.
Okay.
When I waited quietly. Around me, everyone was talking fast in Vietnamese and sometimes English words. I listened, trying to catch something I understood. One colleague smiled at me.
So, Bella, first week at the company. How is it?
A little nervous. It is good. I am learning.
That's great.
Soon, the food arrived. Hot spaghetti and a cold glass of orange juice. I twirled the pasta on my fork and tasted it. It's delicious. Everyone nodded and smiled. For a moment, I felt like part of the group. Useful English? Spaghetti and orange juice, please. Good choice. How is it? It's delicious. Shadowing. Spaghetti and orange juice, please. How is it? It's delicious. Life lesson. Food is not only for eating, it's also for learning, sharing, and connecting. Even a simple plate of spaghetti can help build new friendships. Lesson 5. The afternoon run. After work, I changed into my sports clothes. The sun was lower in the sky, soft and warm. I wanted to clear my head, so I went to the park. I started jogging slowly. The air was fresh, and children were playing on the grass. Suddenly, I saw a young couple walking with their baby. The man was carrying the child. The little baby kicked, and one tiny shoe fell to the ground. I stopped, picked up the small shoe, and ran a little closer. "Excuse me, the shoe!" The woman turned and smiled.
Thank you so much.
"What?" Oh, smiling shyly. "You're welcome." The man looked at me kindly.
Do you often run here?
A little nervous, but brave. "Yes, I run after work."
Good habit. Enjoy your run.
"Oh, thank you. Have a nice evening." While I jogged away, my heart beating fast. Not from running, but from speaking English. Just a few short sentences, but I felt proud. Useful English. "Excuse me." "Thank you so much." "You're welcome." Do you often run here? Have a nice evening. Shadowing. "Excuse me, the shoe." "Thank you so much." Have a nice evening. Life lesson. Sometimes opportunities come when you don't expect them. A simple moment, like helping with a baby's shoe, can open the door to practice English and grow your confidence. Lesson 6. Evening at home. When I got back to my room, the sun had already set. I took a shower and changed into comfortable clothes. The quiet of the evening made me feel calm. In the kitchen corner, I cooked something simple. I boiled pasta, added tomato sauce, and cut a few vegetables. I poured myself a glass of orange juice. I sat at the table alone, but I didn't feel lonely. I thought about my family and imagined telling them about my day. After dinner, I washed the dishes and cleaned the table. Then I opened my notebook. Inside were the sentences I had practiced today. I read them softly to myself. "Excuse me, the shoe." "Do you often run here?" "Have a nice evening." I smiled. These were small sentences, but they were mine. Then I wrote 2 more new ones. I run every afternoon. I live near the park. I repeated them again and again, letting my voice fill the room. Even though no one answered, I knew I was practicing for real conversations to come. Before bed, I looked at my suitcase in the corner. It reminded me, soon, I will use these sentences in a new country. Useful English. I cooked dinner. I washed the dishes. I write sentences in my notebook. I run every afternoon. I live near the park. Shadowing. I cook dinner. I wash the dishes. I live near the park. Progress doesn't always feel big. Sometimes it's just writing one sentence, repeating one phrase, or remembering one new word. But every small step adds up and builds the future you dream of. Today was simple. Breakfast, work, a short lunch, an evening run, and dinner alone in my room. But inside this simple day, something important happened. I spoke a little more English. I listened a little more. I wrote a little more. Every word, every sentence is like a seed. It looks small now, but one day it will grow into real conversations, into friendships, into confidence. And that's why I don't stop. Day by day, my English is becoming part of my life. If you believe small steps can create big changes, type STEP in the comments. Get ready. Because tomorrow, a new day begins with new lessons and new voices